Mic test. Okay, welcome back to episode 17 of Oxygen Not Included, Radioactive Ocean or Achievement Run. Last episode we landed on the Desolance planetoid. This episode we'll continue expanding there. I'm just queuing up errands for my guys to do right now because they ran out of errands. So I'm just building random stuff for them to do right now. I'll need a little gap here in order to not let the salt water actually run down the area. So we'll have to dig this up, and we'll just... I kind of want to salvage all these materials, because if it goes down there, I will not be able to retrieve them until I get ammo suits. Oh man, should I... This thing will only give me a little bit of lime, so I think it's fine. Let's just dig out all of this area. And I will have to dig out this piece of area here as well, because this will actually be where the salt water is will flow through. Okay, and then that will give my dupes something to do. There's also a little bit of metal here, so let's try to get those as well. Okay. I'll check that our pump is still submerged underwater, which it is. Then that's enough for now. Let's continue observing this site, supervising this site. Make sure that my guy is eating. Then after he eats, then I'll let him sleep. Okay. Okay, I'll need you to eat. He's relaxing. Why are you not eating? Okay, because you are quite full, I think. Actually, you know what? I will reload, because they will actually eat when you reload. They will sometimes during downtime they will not eat because their calorie, even though their calorie count is below 3,300. If you don't know, 3,300 is where is the limit at which they will grab food to eat. Any less than that, and they won't actually go and grab food during the downtime. If it's less than 3,300, then they will actually they're supposed to just grab food. But sometimes they don't do that, and you need to relog in order to solve that bug. That's a bug that I hope that Clay will actually fix in the future. Okay, now my dupes should actually go and start eating. As you can see, he's eating again. He's eating, that's good. I need him to eat because I need to maintain his morale. His morale right now is currently quite horrible. Also, why is this guy not sleeping? He's relaxing. Okay, I'll need him to be sleeping, so... Wait, I'll need him to be sleeping. So we'll set this to sleep slot. And then I will move him back up here so that he goes to the bed. Move to here. Okay, then he should just go to the bed. Okay, let me see. Make sure that this guy does not actually exceed the sleep slot. Okay. Yeah, I will just give them more downtime here. Alright, nice. Now they are fully energized for the day. And oh, I kind of want this thing to be disabled. It's a little bit annoying. Okay. There's a lot of carbon dioxide here, so he's constantly going to have to run up here to breathe. It will get better once this oxygen diffuser is done. Actually, you know what? I might not actually need the oxygen diffuser, because there's a bunch of oxygen here. Never mind, we'll just put that down because we still have to dig through this bunch of areas. It's fine, I guess. Dig 2 is working hard and has earned a skill point. I'll give you suit sustainability because everybody will need to have exosuit training. What are you actually doing? Supplying construction materials. Copper ore. There's a bunch of copper ore here, isn't it? I'll need to dig out a little bit more for copper ore. Otherwise, they are going to have to run out all the way there. Let's make sure that this is made of copper, made of iron ore. Because there's a bunch of iron ore nearby. I'll make this priority 8. Where are you going? Move here. Why are you supplying stuff from there? There's iron ore here. What the hell, man? Just taking copper ore all the way there when there's copper ore here. Makes no sense at all. Just dig this out so that you can get the copper ore. This is kind of annoying me. We'll put this to priority 8 so that they actually do this first. And we got him crying again. Damn it. Why is he so easily stressed, man? Okay, oxygen diffuser is active right now. It just needs the algae. So hopefully she delivers the algae. Okay, she's delivering it. That's good. And I'll set this back to disallow manual use so that you stop delivering trace amount of stuff to it. Trace amount of algae. Okay, she should be able to breathe. Oh my god, I completely forgot about this. Let's put a mesh tower over here. Mesh tower over here. I did not mean to dig out that thing. We'll use copper ore since we have a bunch of copper here. Let's make this priority 8. Okay, this is pumping now. That's good. I'm digging out this area so that the carbon dioxide, all the carbon dioxide from here will flow into this area rather than down here. So that I will have less carbon dioxide to deal with in this tunnel. Okay, they are working quite efficiently. Do I have more areas that I want to check out? I think since we are quite close to this site over here, digging down directly can allow us to just view the entirety of the map without actually having to dig horizontally. So we'll just continue digging down for now. And we'll just put more fire posts along the way. Who is having a heat stroke? Okay, that's fine. Okay, salt water here is actually quite hot. 77 degrees. Okay, now it's no longer pumping anymore. So that's good. Stress is actually at 14%. That's actually really low. I think they are going to eat and they're going to sleep over there. I kind of want to move the bedroom to this area over here since they are working in this area. I think the first thing that I need to do is just to tower up this bunch of stuff here, just so that they can move along a little bit faster. Yeah, or else they'll move back and forth very slowly. Unfortunately, that will mean that I have to tower up the obsidian sooner or later. We will not dig out the obsidian for now because that is not actually a priority. They got a bunch of heat stroke and scalding. They're actually getting scalded. This thing producing this is actually idle. I'll need to move out of the way and not do this for now. We'll set this to priority 1. And then I'll just let you like mop up stray puddles of liquid around. I'll just let you mop up liquid so that you stop getting scalding. And we can mop up all of this liquid as well. Sure. Let's kill more of these guys before they actually grow up. And then we will It's a pain to just wrangle all of them. I want my rancher to be just doing wrangling. She's not delivering them here fast enough. I'll need all the smooth hatchling to go here. I'll wrangle some of you guys and I'll auto wrangle surplus and I'll put a bunch of smooth hatchling in there. Then I'll disable stone hatchling. Okay. Right now I'll need to deconstruct these tiles and put another door over here. And put another door over here. This will actually be priority 8. This is actually important. The rest of this stuff is just fodder for you to not be idle. Okay, where is the other guy? He's running on the wheel, that's fine. Kind of sucks that I still don't have a finding safe area. What do you mean? He's idle. I think, is it his downtime? Why is he not? Oh, he's finished with everything. Unreachable build. Why is it unreachable? Can you dig out more of this stuff? What the hell? Okay, let's dig out this piece of obsidian. This obsidian is what's causing you to not be able to come here. We should have a little bit more copper around, right? We actually don't. Okay, that's interesting. Meanwhile, this area over here. What kind of want to mop this up? This little area up. Okay, he's building it. I want to close this door. Okay, I think I know what is wrong. I'll need to deconstruct this and put some tiles over here to stop the critter from jumping up. Now that that's done, I'll need to put a pneumatic door here. Okay, kill more of these guys. The guy is actually up there. I want to wrangle all the guys that are up there. Critter count above like 6. Okay, now the rest of them I'm drowning. Okay, this drowning chamber is online now. Then I'll set it back to 4. Something like 4, and this should be able to grab the food and throw it out. It's actually able to reach this area over here, so we might actually put our conveyor loader here instead, because we don't actually have much space here. We can put the conveyor loader here, but it will mean going to the fire poles. Let me check. I think we'll just deconstruct this fire poles and then put a conveyor rails there. It will save me a bunch of metal ores. Let's just deconstruct this metal ores over here and relocate the metal ore to this area over here. So not metal ore, but the conveyor rails. Okay, we will need it to go a little bit lower. Conveyor rail move a little bit lower. Meanwhile, how is the progress here? Okay, he's doing kind of a good job. Now I'm able to see the bottom of the map. Okay, there's another geyser over here. Okay. I need to continue going down. This is actually a huge map. Do I have more copper? I don't. I actually don't have more copper. How is that possible? Let's try to go around looking for some copper ore. This is a bunch of iron. There's a bunch of copper ore here. We can use this metal ore. I'm scared of the water actually just flooding in. There's actually not that much metal ore. Is this like metal rare or something? Why is there so little metal ores? We can't actually use the refined iron, but I still want to just dig into this area. This planetoid is actually pretty garbage. This is actually a pretty hard planetoid, all things considered. I'll need to dig out these bunts regardless, and I'll continue building our way down. We still have to deconstruct the surrounding tiles. And we have to build a ladder segment over here. And I kind of want to just dig to the sides, but not dig out the slime itself. I want to just dig out a little bit of these areas as well. Keystroke. Okay. This thing needs to be like a higher number, like 6. Okay, good. The auto sweeper, can it actually reach? Yes, it can actually reach here. I'll need shipping conveyor loader. Put it here, and then I'll need wires. I'll just use I think I will actually have to use. Nah, I continue using regular wires because right now they aren't overloading just yet. I'll use regular wire here and conductive wires here. I think that should do the trick. And then I'll stop sending over copper. That's enough copper for now. I'll stop sending copper, metal or copper. I'll disallow the grapefruit preserve to be consumed. And then I'll need to remember to store the grapefruit preserve in here. Okay, then 23 grapefruit preserve here is negative 2% per cycle. And all these grapefruit will eventually need to be used for the next rocket. I think it's max gas pressure, okay. Insufficient copper ore. There's a bunch of lead, but no copper. What is this garbage planet? Okay, let's try going over here. What's the temperature here? Temperature over here is hot, but not that hot. We'll try to come in here and we'll get that piece of iron. And then we will get this piece of iron over here as well. I'll actually risk the water flooding in. Even if it floods this area, it's not too big of a deal. Because this water is not exactly scalding just yet. Maybe like 50 more cycles down the road, then this will become a hazard. But right now it's still fine. I kinda want the digger, but we don't really have any diggers here, so I'm just gonna take the coal. How are we doing in terms of power? Not good. I'll need the spawn to be built immediately before this water actually becomes scalding hot. The problem is power. I need an initial input of power. And if I put our spawn here, I will need pipes all the way up there to power my hydrogen generator. Or maybe I can relocate my hydrogen generator to this area. I'll kind of need to take a look at more around the map to see what kind of geysers are there. Let's just quickly take a look at this geyser. I want to take a look at the rest of the map before I can do any more planning. There's a natural gas geyser here that's absolutely garbage because I'm not able to use it for anything. And let's continue building our way down here. Let's go all the way down. All the way down. Let's use iron ore for the rest of this. Okay. The atmosphere is here is relatively good, which is nice. This is not a power positive process. The spawn is a power positive machine. This area over here is not exactly good though. But I can't really need. I don't actually have the metal ores. That's insane. I've never actually ran out of metal ores before. That quickly. I'm not like spending a lot of metal ores. And I'm quite surprised that I'm actually running out of it so quickly. I have to dig a little bit to the side just to get this piece of metal over here. Let's quickly check our base planet. The hatches are still not killed. I'll need them more of it to be killed. Let's not attack the stone hatch, because that will actually cause a lot of damage to my Duplicants. What's the critter amount here? 6. I'll set this to be 3. To be 2. 2. And then I'll need to manually wrangle. I'll need to either wrangle these guys or kill them. I'll definitely need to kill the guy on top. If I wrangle him, then I won't be able to get him. I think it's time for me to just kill all these guys. The problem is they actually fight back hard. So I'm actually worried that my dupes might actually lose a lot of health attacking them. Because they do have a lot of health. Okay. I think if I kill them from here, they won't actually. Okay, they are actually fighting back. Okay, never mind. We'll just let my dupes be injured for a little bit. It shouldn't be too big of a problem. Roof halted body temperature. What's the temperature here? Temperature is here, starting to be high, starting to get higher. I'll need more of the cold air to start coming over. I'll need my polluted water to sort of spread the chill around. I'll need it to go a little bit more to the bottom, then loop all the way up, just to get more chill from the area. I don't want to use metal, refined metal for that. That's kind of a waste. So I just want to use like regular pipe. Temperature over here is 29 degrees. It's 29.6, 28.7. This temperature is what, 30.1. So it's just a little bit higher. And it's probably because of this electric grill causing a bunch of heat. The natural gas isn't really helping as well, because it's coming in very hot. This area is slowly heating up. 7 degrees now. I'll need chill to come in from this side. I can let more chill come in by deconstructing some abyssite over here. That should allow more chill to come in. I can't believe I'm actually lacking chill. Okay, so I'm just gonna deconstruct them so that the chill can spread inside. I kind of want this to be granite tiles, just so that you'll be able to conduct the heat away a little bit faster. We'll replace this with granite tiles. Okay, there's a bunch of iron ore that I've gotten. Now that I have a bunch of iron ore, let's continue expanding our fire poles. Just go down as deep as you can. Okay, let me check. We are almost at the bottom. Does this thing has a magma core? I forgot if this thing has a magma core. Hopefully it doesn't. Because magma core means that the bottom of the map is essentially just useless. Okay, we are working on the next tier of research, that's fine. Meanwhile, on the other side, I think I have idle beacons soon. So I'll need to find something for them to do. Let's continue like digging out random stuff here. And then... oh, they're actually done with this. Let's just mop up all of this random liquid on the ground. Mop up this area here as well. No, they won't actually use this area for anything. I'll just tile up all the dirt around. And just tile up random stuff, I guess. This is not space exposure, so it shouldn't be too big of an issue. And I don't want to tile up the nature reserve area. Just tile up the like random pieces of phosphorite on the ground. Okay. All of this is just so that they don't spend their time idle, but it's not really gonna be important. Let's check our hydrogen. Hydrogen is getting very low. I'll need it to not be sent over anymore. Okay, how much excess hydrogen? I have 90 kg reserve of hydrogen now. So that's a lot of hydrogen. Let's make sure that this thing is not cutting out. Okay, this battery bank is still at 100k, so this thing is still running fine. It's 85 per cycle now because the tile here is just gone. I'll need to retile this. And I'll need the priority of this to be high. I'll need a ladder here, else they won't be able to reach this. Then I'll need a ladder here, then I'll deconstruct this and put a tile here. This will actually be priority 9. Otherwise I'm wasting a lot of power by not having the other radiation lamp active. Okay. All the oxygen has actually escaped. We will dig this out so that the oxygen can flow out properly. And we will put this priority 6. I think let's try to put a oxygen diffuser down here, because we have a long way to go. Let's put oxygen. Let's not dig out this fertilizer tile, and then we'll put oxygen diffuser there. We don't have the metal ores. We don't even have we don't have any metal ore right now. I can't deconstruct these things, right? Knock. This is copper ore. That's great. Let's dig out this copper ore, priority 8. Priority 8, so that I can build a bunch of wires down. And then we'll be able to build a bunch of wires here. I'll be going directly through the water. Is that really such a good idea? I think it's fine. It's more or less fine. We'll dig towards the side. We'll keep this fertilizer there. Just stop the rest of the water from coming over. In case we need this water for something. Let me check the map. Okay, we have reached the bottom. It is actually not a magma core, so that's nice. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of interesting stuff around. And this is a natural gas geyser, so that's completely useless. I want to go over to the other side, but what's stopping me is this massive, like, hot biome over here. This is 67 degrees, so I can just tank through all of that. Once you get down here, then I'll have issues. I want to go over to this side and just see what's on there. We have established that this is a hot polyglot oxygen vent, but there's another one here. This is carbon dioxide geyser. That's absolutely useless. I think that's the most useless geyser that you can find. Even like carbon dioxide. Wait, is that a vent or geyser? I think that's a vent, right? Even carbon dioxide geyser is better because it actually produces some cooling. Okay, this is actually a geyser, so it's slightly better than a vent, but it's still useless. Let's find a place where the abyssal is the thinnest. But I don't really want to risk digging through letting all the crude oil actually just drop onto the floor. Let's just dig through this thick layer of abyssal. Screw it. And then we'll go directly across. We'll definitely have some spillage of the crude oil, but it's fine. I want to go over and check out the other side. If this other side is more livable, then I'll move to this other side over here. I don't think I will need to dig down anymore. I'll cancel all of this. I'll cancel all of this. And then let's wrangle up more of these guys. Let's kill you. And then we need to attack you. We will set this critter sensor to 1. Okay. This stuff is really optional. How about making this priority 7? I'm running out of food as well, so I have to be quick about this. Okay. So they have a bunch of food poisoning germs on them. Let's check the schedule, make sure that they are not missing their sleep time. Okay. Just make sure that it's not too hot. Okay, I'll need them to dig through here, because I really want to see what's on this side. And then once we have finished exploration, we have more or less already finished this entire right hand side. Once we finish seeing what's on the left hand side, I will end the episode. And now I will actually get a bunch of lead from digging all of this, so I can use that to build a bunch of conductive wires. So I'll no longer use the regular wires here, and use conductive wires instead. It's the first time I actually have more lead than metal ores. What are you doing? Supplying construction material, okay. It kind of sucks that you have to come all the way down here. I mean up here just to grab materials. Maybe let's put the priority of these things down a little bit lower. And then I'll let you just dig out random stuff around. I kind of want to work my way towards this area over here. Oh, there's this critter fluxomatic thing. We'll dig into here. You should be able to just hop your way to here. And then these plants are also... Can I really utilize these plants? I don't think I can. Because I don't want my base to be so near the bottom. I want my base to be somewhere near the top. Because I will eventually build rockets here and try to venture off to the other planets from here. So I can't want my base closer to the top. And so these plants, I can't actually convert them to a nature reserve. So I might as well just dig out all of this. This will give me a bunch of food and also a bunch of what is this material? Algae to work with. I will just deconstruct all of you, and I'll be also getting a lot of seeds, and be getting a lot of this bluff BR I can use to put around my base for decor purposes. Okay, research new media. It's almost done. Okay, let me check to make sure that the radiation thing is back on track. Okay, it's back on track now. It's 156 rats per cycle. Make sure that this is set to... I need it to be set to 50 rather than 100. Set this to 50. Colony achievement. I'll save first before I actually check it. Otherwise, it might actually crash my game. What did I get? Slick. That's a useless achievement. I thought I'd be getting like super sustainable or something. I'll be going through a bunch of crude oil here, which I'm not really a fan of. How much crude oil is in there? It's only 1000 kg. That's fine. Okay. This area looks a little bit more livable. I'll be getting like soggy feet because I'm going through a bunch of crude oil though. I think it's gonna be fine. I'm gonna get a bunch of copper ore from here. Sorry, iron ore from here, so that's nice. Let's not dig the bottom up, because all this crude oil will just affect me. Okay, it's fine. We'll just get soggy feet for a while. All the carbon dioxide is actually getting deposited here, so the slicksters are able to breathe. That's good. We will not dig this slide off. Let's see. This is 61 degrees. Okay, that's fine. Heat stroke. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this is a super massive oil biome. I've never seen an oil biome this big before. This oil biome is like, what, 1/3 of the map? I've never seen an oil biome this large, I swear. This map is really garbage. It's like everywhere is heat, and the sandstone biome is in here, which is like a horrible position. Is there a place that I can dig down safely? There's none. I want to dig down from here, just so that I can see what's on this side. I don't want to dig down a bunch of abyssalite. So my best bet is to put a bunch of ladders here. We'll just put a bunch of... We'll use We'll use granite. There should be a bunch of granite lying around. And I'll just go all the way down. I will get scalding sooner or later, but it should be fine for a little while. Okay, now I forget what I said about this area being livable. This area is absolutely garbage. Toasty environment, sopping wet, everything is horrible. There are no... Okay, I need to be careful of these guys, because the zombie spores are seriously bad news. Okay, I have 6 idle guys right now. Maybe I can make a new rocket over here and send them out to the other planetoid. If you take a look at the star map, I have another planetoid over here, Frizora. Maybe I can send some guys over here so that they stop being idle. Okay, I think, how long has this episode been going for? This episode is not too long, I think. It's kind of short, 40 minutes. I kind of want to postpone everything to the next episode. Because I wanted to explore in here. I was very excited to explore in here because I thought it would be like a sandstone biome or something interesting. But it turns out to be just a regular hot biome that I would not be able to go through without getting scalded. So that sort of... that put a wedge in my plans. There's no point really just digging down. My guy is getting hypothermia and is permanently just doing things very extremely slowly. Heat stroke is -5 to everything, so he'll be doing everything extremely slowly. I'd rather he be working on something like food instead. Okay, we need to focus on how to get food here. We can wrench slicksters, that's one of the ways, but we don't really have a lot of carbon dioxide right now. We can get carbon dioxide from the carbon dioxide vent. I think that's actually not a bad idea. So yeah, we will need the slicksters to... we will need a carbon dioxide geyser to start erupting because it will spread the chill around and hopefully just cool down this local area. It will also provide a bunch of carbon dioxide for the slickster to breathe. So I think we will try to uncover this. You'll be digging through a bunch of obsidian. I think it's fine. And we will dig a tunnel here, sort of a tunnel. We can come in from here. And what's the temperature here? 69 degrees. I do need a... how about we build a SPOM first before we worry about anything else? Because oxygen and power are both an issue right now. So I think an SPOM will work. SPOM... oh, man, I still don't have the metal ores. Huh. I have completely no metal ores. I have a bunch of like tons and tons of that, but no metal ores at all. I have 140 grams of kg of iron ore. I can get some iron ore from here and here. But that will involve me digging into a bunch of chlorine. This layer is the thinnest here, so let's try to dig into this area. Then we'll build a bunch of ladders up and try to get into this area without actually getting the chlorine in. Oh, there's actually no chlorine here, so that works out well. We'll put a bunch of ladders down here using granite. And then we'll stop just before we reach the chlorine biome. And then we'll dig out all of this good stuff. Because we desperately need iron ore right now. We'll build a bunch of ladders over here just so that we can reach all of them. And then we'll build a bunch of ladder here as well. Yeah, sure, build a bunch of ladders here. And dig out all of this phosphorite and all of this good stuff. Let's not dig out this piece of stuff there, or else all the chlorine will come through. And I think we'll set this to priority 1, because it's not too important right now. This can be set back to priority 5. I want you to come over here and finish digging through this area over here. Cure of heat stroke. How about start working on this area and uncover this geyser first? So I'll set this to priority 6, so that you start working on this area first. Okay, I think I'll end the episode early, and I'll end it here for now. We'll check the super sustainable, how far are we? Because eventually I want to switch to natural gas. Okay, research is more or less done for this, so we'll move on to the next one. And we'll check our we'll check our achievement. Where is it? Super sustainable. Where is it? Super sustainable. Well, it's 160k. That's that's less than what I imagined. That's barely 2/3 of the way. So I still have a long way to go. Let's connect this so that we can use up more power. I want more power to be used up for the for the achievement. And I think I'll end the episode early here. See you guys on episode 18.